from an undisclosed bunker deep in the earth, bringing you the best in horror, paranormal, and conspiracy. We welcome you to this week's Zombie Fight Club broadcast with your host, Eddie Rotten.
They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable. 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 Controllable.
All right, woo! ZLTV episode. Who the heck knows, man?
What?
Welcome back, everybody across the world. Zombie Life TV.
Hello.
We try to do it up every single week, and thank you for coming back. There's a whole lot of stuff that we have planned and stuff to talk about too. That's not associated with this show tonight whatsoever, but it's going to be awesome.
It will be.
I want to talk about our buddy Eric Elliott, our longtime friend. He came all the way down from Dallas, and he's going to talk to us about his tattoo world, and we're going to talk about a little bit about where we grew up and what happened while we were there. There's a whole bunch of weird, scary
That's what we're here for,
stuff,
man.
and goblins and witches and all kinds of wild stuff. We're going to talk to
our man PJ.
What are you doing? What? Oh, man, you turned the TV off, so you can't watch yourself. Okay.
I told you. I warned you before.
But I like my
He turned the
SpongeBob,
TV
man.
off. Okay.
All right.
We're going to talk about Texas Terror Challenge
Okay.
first, and then we're going to go into the rest of the show.
All right.
Tell us a little bit more about what's happening, evolving with Texas Terror Challenge. You came to my shop where I work at.
Yep.
And now you know where I work. And I know it's messy. It's really bad back there, but there's a whole lot of wood that I have for you.
Gross.
Got wood for me.
I got a whole lot of hardwood, man. There's a lot of hardwood I got for
Got
you.
wood for me, man.
Okay.
I get you.
Can't help it. What are we going to use that hardwood for?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm sitting.
How many different ways can we
I
make
know.
this easy?
I don't know, man. There's too many things.
No, we're going to use it to build some sets, some props, some walls, forts, buildings, stuff like
Nice.
that. We're going to take basically an empty field and make a little town in part of it.
Okay.
And give the players a little bit of realism. So.
Okay. And these are things that you promised the guy that we can keep on the airsoft field after the event is over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you already got kind of like something drawn up in your mind and what you're thinking about and where placement and everything.
Yeah,
like
we've done some discussions as part of building out all the missions and some of the storyline, and we've created a little town called Hauser Station.
Okay.
And
Got my name.
I tell you what, man. I mean,
homage to the to
nice,
the family
nice.
there. So yeah, we're building a little bitty town, and
sweet.
we're gonna have couple different things. We have a little cafe, a little garage, a little
Can you
doctor's
actually
office.
get coffee in the cafe? Because that was kind of,
Dude,
I
how
mean,
sick
walking
would
all
that
the way
be?
over to the headquarters at the first one. You
Yeah,
know, I mean,
no,
that'd be,
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
No.
But it's going
Not
to be
like a,
cold.
you know,
It's going to be cold. So
A
maybe some hot
frappuccino from a
cocoa or
zombie or something.
Yeah.
A little zombie blood.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd
You
be
got like a
cool.
finger floating in it.
I do have a question though, and people want to know this, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but there's a whole bunch of different scenarios set up for Texas Terror
What color
Challenge.
is your underwear?
Frequency edition, okay?
Yeah.
There's really gonna straight up be a FEMA camp in there?
There is going to be a survivor camp.
Nice.
Okay.
We're gonna stop short of calling it a FEMA camp, but
Yeah.
it's basically built around that whole
Yeah.
design. You know,
Okay.
it'll basically be the players will be taken there, and that will be their base of operations for the game.
Okay.
So it'll be the only real safe
Are we
spot.
are we gonna
call
get
it
to
that.
escape from the FEMA so-called FEMA camp? Or?
No, you won't have to, because since you're going to be running missions from it,
Okay.
it'll kind of be, you're taken there to start with, and you'll be kind of sequestered there.
Okay.
And then at some point, it becomes the base of operations to be able to run missions
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Okay. Now this is a 3-day challenge.
Yep, it starts Friday evening and runs to Sunday
Man,
morning.
I tell you what, I mean, because we're going to be crew this time, I'm going to be, cast and so I can involve my son, my 11-year-old son. He's been talking about this nonstop.
Yeah.
Like nonstop about, oh my God, I can't wait. He's like, will they let me like crawl on the ground with no legs, or you know, do you
He
you
said
put a
last
chain
night,
on
they
me?
can
or-
chain me up if they.
Dude, he was like, you know, and we
should've
actually
never
we
said
have a
that.
bet going. Like, all right,
He
dude,
had
if
this
you
look
get
in
somebody
his
to
face,
you know pee their
He's
pants,
all, yeah,
I'll actually give you
yeah.
$5. Anybody that you can get to pee their pants, I'll give you $5. And he's
Nice.
like,
So
really?
I'll put this out there right now.
Okay.
I would love to have let's call it a sponsor, if you will,
Yeah.
that
I'd love a
And
sponsor.
it's gonna
Well,
turn
any
kinky.
ladies out
Be
there?
careful.
for every person that we can get a confirmation, meaning one of the operation staff can
Okay.
confirm that somebody pees in their pants,
Okay.
or
Oh my
poops
gosh.
themselves,
Yes.
or pukes,
Yes.
that they'll donate $5 each time we can
Okay.
confirm that.
Dude.
Wonderful.
Dude, I think
I would love to do that, and then what we'll do
I would even
is
sponsor that.
we'll make a donation probably to one of the animal rescue groups in
That's awesome.
the name of the
Yeah.
sponsor.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
And we'll
Okay.
put their name on it.
Very
so
good, man.
Dude,
I like
man.
that
Anybody
idea.
that wants
Yeah.
to come up and do something like that, just get in touch with us.
Awesome,
get in touch
man.
with Eddie here, and we'll
Zombie
figure
Life
something
TV,
out.
Zombie Life Podcast.
I'm gonna wear my Depends
DepensMana.com.
just in case. I got a whole pack of Depends because the last Texas Terror Challenge, Kara from Training with Kara, she came. She got blasted with blood all over.
From a gore cannon, dude.
A gore
Oh
cannon.
man, but she was hardcore, dude. She was, man. She was
On fire.
hardcore, dude.
On fire.
I tell you, and you know, I am not a runner per se, but I do pride myself in running down prey sometimes. And I tell you, that woman smoked me.
Yeah.
Oh man, that girl.
I actually
on fire,
thought
man.
it was in the dark. I wasn't really sure who all I had in going in,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
there. And I got within, well, actually, I think I'd reached down and grabbed her flag.
Yeah.
And my hand slipped off of it. And that girl kicked on afterburners. And I just went,
know.
"Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
Gone.
Now, those of you that don't know, when he said flags, everybody has, it's kind of like
Two
flag
flags.
football.
Yeah.
So you have 2 flags, and 1 flag obviously means that you're wounded. 2 flags, you go to the infirmary,
The hospital.
and you sit out for, 15 minutes or something like
Yeah,
that?
we're going to change a few things around this time. But yeah, that event, you sat out for anywhere from like 5 minutes to 20 minutes, depending upon where the opening.
I would choose 20
reinsert-
minutes because
So
it's
how-
brutal.
Think of it like,
How long is the actual to go through the whole deal?
well,
36
it's not really
hours?
going through something. It's a camp out.
It's
so it's 39
experience.
hours. It
39
starts Friday evening, goes till about mid Sunday morning, and it's basically a storyline. And the teams run missions. They try and evade monsters. They try and avoid traps. So there's
And
a
other
whole slew of things going on. That
Are you setting up prizes like you did last year?
we're working on it.
Okay.
I really haven't had much response back yet, but we haven't hit it.
You
hard.
will.
We're working
Like,
on
like
it.
just like last
Maybe
year.
get some Alamo Draft House stuff or something
Ooh,
like
yeah,
that.
that's a good idea. Alamo, looking at you,
John
buddy.
Michael Rogers.
Well, last year it went up to the wire, and then right then people really started getting interested in it because of the momentum, everything that's happening in between now and the event. We've got commercials that are being built. We got a whole bunch of voiceover commercials that are being built. We got
Yeah,
a
I
video
love
that
the
we're going to show
commercial, man.
either later on this episode or on next
I think it'll
week's
be next
episode.
week because we
Okay.
have to prep the clip and stuff.
Okay.
Fine-tune
Well, consider last time, we had another event going on before Terror Challenge, and there were still a few things that were uncertain as
Right.
to where we were going to be and all that. So last time we had only about 2.5 months to really
Right.
prep and build up and everything.
Right.
This event, we knew we were going to do this event since the day that the last Terror Challenge ended.
Yes, and people were signing
So-
up to do
So
this year's.
we've been prepping a lot of things, getting ready to get stuff up. The ticket sales are live. We've got some of the cast and crew volunteer sheets set up. We have
Right.
the web pages for that.
Cool.
So now we're at the point where we're getting ready to start really heavily airing the trailer, the voiceover stuff that's coming out.
Right.
Getting ready to start running ads and start pushing all that
Cool.
stuff out to the distribution list.
Now, I know that I don't talk about it a whole lot, but can you give us a little bit of history before you got into Terror Challenge, like what you were doing before with horror?
So basically, I come into this with probably going on 15 to 20 years of experience in the haunt industry.
Okay.
I've worked at commercial haunts,
Long ass time.
That's a
volunteer
long time,
haunts. I've done home haunts, stuff like that, but
Just scared people at their houses.
pri-
Boo, boo! Ah, I got you.
Just prior to
My
this
name's
event-
PJ, Desolation Manor. Check me out.
business card. I basically was on the board of directors for a local charity haunt for 7 years, and So come into this with a lot of experience. I brought in a fair number of my staff. Combined, we have probably 60 years plus experience doing haunt stuff and special effects.
Wow.
One of the previous guests y'all had on the podcast was Jenna Green.
Yeah.
She's done makeup for us. We've had
Love
some of the
Jenna,
other
man.
folks.
She's so freaking
She was
awesome, dude.
on.
Season 4 of Face Off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm not sure how involved she'll be with this event. She's got other scheduled stuff going on,
Sure.
but we've got kind of a cadre of makeup folks.
Sometimes
that
you
are
got to
doing
work
this.
Mildred in. Mildred.
Yeah.
You gotta work her in,
Well,
man.
the problem with her is Mildred is part of
Oh,
Christopher.
yeah,
Midnight's
that
project.
Quantum
Yeah.
Terror.
So that's
Oh,
kind of bound
okay.
up with that.
Okay.
There's licensing and stuff like that.
For
that's gotta
people
go
to
on.
know, this is a big deal. It's not a small production
Huge.
by any means. It's going to
We're
cover...
changing. I mean, you're changing haunted houses.
Well, it's a mixture
beginning.
of genres.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
Think about it, and this is a lot of stuff from my personal history, but scenario paintball, haunts, RPGs, LARPs. It's kind of a combination
Geocaching.
of a lot of these things.
I mean,
and I
endurance
want to put out there, and
Jesus.
like I told the players, this was kind of a personal experiment in how people respond when put under pressure and not being given the modern conveniences.
From what I could see, in the first one that we did, that was basically the trial and stuff like that. I mean, people loved it.
Yeah.
People responded
Definitely.
very, very
What I
well.
think-
There wasn't anybody there.
What I
Like to
think
get
is-
scared.
Yeah.
What I think is cool about it too is this Texas Terror Challenge specifically deals with what people would actually do inside this kind of scenario. So if zombies did come and people talk about it and say, "Oh man, I can't wait for zombies to come," but in reality, it's kind of a big deal. You have to make sure your food's in place. You have to make sure that you can go get food, and if somebody goes
You're
out,
prepared.
So
Yeah, it has to be completely
situation,
thought out.
The situation is there's a lot of potential for this scenario to occur, but it's not necessarily zombies. It could be, disease, illness. It
Right.
just could be
Yeah.
anything that happens. So
Trump becoming president.
The
Yeah.
antagonist.
What?
Wait a second.
Huh?
The central antagonist could be anything.
Yeah.
You would
The
rather
scenario
Hillary?
is the same.
No, I give a big heave ho for Hillary too. I can't even say the name. I can't even say the name.
So I mean, what do you at this point? What do you need from the general public, or
Good
I mean,
question.
obviously you said sponsors. You're looking for sponsors. People
Well-
to sponsor somebody. Crap in their pants, which I think is a wonderful
Wonderful idea.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it'll go to a good cause. But I mean, what else do you need? Do you need more people to sign up? You
What
need
we're really
cast?
looking for right now is, ticket sales are live. I've already got a couple teams that are looking to come back.
Okay. ZFC is
I
always
actually-
going to be in the house.
I actually talked to the team that came in from New Mexico. I talked to one of the people on
really?
that team.
All the way
and
from New Mexico.
she's actually looking to field another entire team.
Fantastic.
They won't all be from New Mexico, but
So definitely
they're looking to
more
come
ticket
back.
sales.
The team that won last time, they're jonesing to play.
Oh, I'm
They're
sure they
they're
are.
right on board with
Those-
this.
those-
But
Impressive.
one of the big
Impressive.
things that would be real helpful is anybody that does zombie cosplay, who does LARP stuff, anybody that's interested in being a monster, that's probably the biggest need we have is people
Okay.
that are looking to do this as cast and crew.
Right.
You come out, basically you hang out for the weekend. We provide a place for you to roll out your sleeping bag and sleep when there's
Cool.
downtime.
Cool.
We'll feed you. We'll do all the makeup and costuming. Come out, have a good time.
Party
I'd
down
love
with
to have
us.
people come out for the whole weekend, but that's really tough to do. So people that want to come out and
Well, it is the
volunteer
weekend.
6 to 8 hours or something,
Yeah.
that would be great.
And being able to say that you partied with Zombie Fight Club.
Oh man.
I mean, that's an
Oh,
honor
yeah.
in and of
Yeah,
itself.
big
Where
deal.
do people find you? How do they connect to, get
So
to
the
do that? man?
website, TexasTerrorChallenge.com, that takes you to the main page for the event. There's FAQs, there's information.
Okay.
There's a cast and crew link that you can go and sign up, and it gives you the opportunity to kind of define what you want to do.
Okay.
Beautiful.
The ticket sales are linked off of there as well.
Sign up, people.
Start
Seriously.
getting out there.
Get on it.
I know there's a lot of people that are like, well, I kind of want to see what the response is, who all's going. Sign up now, get out there, guarantee
For
your
real.
spot. Because
Be a part of history. I mean,
once,
really.
once
Basically.
teams start registering, they're going to fill up quick.
Yep.
We're maxing out registration at 70 players.
I think that's
Oh,
probably going to
wow.
be. Man,
Last
that's
game,
a lot of people.
we had 30 players. We had
Okay.
we basically had 5 teams.
So
and
now
we're
we got more
doubling it.
people playing on a
Twice as
smaller
much
field.
on half the land.
It's smaller
Wow,
field,
dude, that's gonna be
but
sick.
the way it's laid out and the way we're building out the props and stuff is going to provide us a little bit more leeway to do some
Right,
things.
right.
Sweet.
The special effects guy that I got working with us, he's fresh out of the military. One of his jobs was designing booby traps. He did
Okay.
explosives ordnance.
Cool.
So
Cool.
we have actually developed in-house a replica of another device that some folks
Awesome.
are using that
Awesome.
is going to show up and be a large part of the game.
That's
Yeah,
very
exactly.
People are
cool.
going
man.
to learn to hate them.
Man,
Good.
I'm so excited for it.
I don't need to learn how to hate the military.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm so excited for it. I think it's going to be incredible. And
Yeah.
not to cut you short, but we're gonna move on to. I want to talk a little bit
Yeah.
about what you did in California, real quick, and then we
Oh,
can go
man.
on to Eric and talk about his awesomeness in
Sure.
tattooing.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna put you on the board, dude.
Dude, we're putting you on the spot, brother.
This is where it's at, and I got a You have a tattoo that I want everybody to see.
Yeah, that you just got done, yesterday at
a place here in town.
Diablo Rojo or Rojo
Diablo Rojo.
Diablo
Yes.
Nick
Rojo.
Lens, he's a
Okay.
bad mofo.
Yeah.
And that's where
He's a
at
really good
Guadalupe
dude.
and 25th?
Um,
Yeah, I think it's like Guadalupe and 25th.
Okay. Real quick, just touch on California real fast.
Well,
Talk about-
California is the state on the west of America.
Okay, on the
Yeah,
left
it's
side.
crazy. It's got like
So on
an
the left-
ocean on one side. Yes, on the left
Oh,
side.
left side, okay.
No, man, I went up there, took a road trip with my son to spread my daughter's ashes, but it was kind of an amazing road trip, both for us, combining and binding and, and getting the closure and stuff, man. But I got to hang out with some amazing people, like Josh Milliken.
Josh
obviously.
Milliken,
We had him on the show,
boom, in
man.
the house.
Love
Good
Josh,
TV.
good TV.
Big Josh.
But him and his girl Mandy, I mean, they are some of the nicest, sweetest, most hospitable people you'll ever meet in your life. And Dean and I and our dog Bella got a chance to stay there a couple
Did
nights.
you get to
with them.
watch a movie with Josh?
Yes,
Watch
couple
some
movies,
horror
dude.
movies?
Yeah, dude, and we actually had Dean watch some too.
Oh,
and stuff,
really?
man. Yeah, it was
wow,
cool,
that's
man.
really, really cool.
But I mean,
man.
we actually picked lemons out of their backyard, off of a tree in their backyard.
Yeah.
And then Dean made lemonade with it 3 days ago.
cool.
I
man.
mean, that's just cool
That's just
stuff.
cool, man.
But
That's just really
we went
cool.
down to Santa Cruz, man. I decided, my son, we're in California. He's got to see PCH. If you go to California, you got to go
Yeah.
PCH.
Yeah.
You got to see it. And so we went, and I took him to the Headlands, right above the Golden Gate Bridge, where Caesar from Planet of the Apes,
Right.
saw everything.
Iconic place
Yeah,
on the
dude.
planet.
Took a bunch of pictures there with him. Got him to see that, and then took him down to Santa Cruz.
Brought me back some dirt.
Yep. Had to, man. You're a dirt
I'm
man.
a big dirt fanatic, man. I got dirt from all over the world.
But
That's my thing. Don't
yeah,
lie.
man. We ended up in Santa Cruz at the boardwalk where Lost Boys was filmed.
Yeah.
And,
Didn't you say you were
that movie,
playing some
man.
music?
I played Cry Little Sister while we were riding the same roller coaster, dude.
Wow,
the Giant
man.
Dipper. The Giant Dipper.
That's an
But
experience, man.
It was amazing, dude. It was absolutely amazing. And I tell you what, I mean, I'm really blessed to be able to go and stay at Josh and Mandy's Fortress of Solitude
Yeah.
is what he
Calls it. Cool,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Well, I got to tell you, dude. I've known you for a long time, and when you were not here for the show,
Yeah.
it broke my heart. So please
Oh,
don't ever
man.
do that again.
I'm sorry,
Because
man.
it hurt me, dude.
I won't.
Not having
I
you
won't.
here jacked me up, man.
I won't leave you, brother.
It jacked me up. So I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad you had a good time. Josh, thank you for hosting Big
Yes,
Red
thank
at your
you, man.
house, man.
Thank
I mean,
you.
big props to you and everything that you do for Crypt TV.
Big Red.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, dude.
So.
Yeah. I won't leave you again, brother.
Okay,
I
thank
promise.
the Lord
man. I
Jesus.
promise.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Okay, now we're gonna go into some tattoo work. I know that we don't have a whole lot of time.
Tattoos.
But I know that I have some tattoo work. I'm gonna show. This is national TV right now.
Oh!
I know. I got a farmer tan. I'm not, but
I wasn't talking
So
about the tan.
a long time ago, I was in Salt Lake City, Utah, and
I didn't do that.
We were,
I like to say right
You
now.
have to laugh so hard, man. I got feelings. We were all messed up. We were partying. It's okay, man, because people go there. Well, I wanted rhythm tattooed across my arm. Gavin, I can hear you laughing, man. It's not that funny. Well, they misspelled.
It is that funny.
They misspelled the word. I have all kinds of junk on there now. And,
No
and,
regrets.
and they spelled rhythm without the H on there. And I'm just wondering, when I first met you years and years ago, probably 30 years ago,
Pretty close to that, yeah.
Damn.
You were talking about tattooing, and then the next thing I know, I go to your place and you're tattooing little ones. You gave Red one of your first ones ever. That's how far we go back.
2,
ladies and gentlemen.
actually, and those are the only ones I have, and you won't be able
What's
to
the
see
other-
them.
what's the second
You can
one?
call me or write me.
What's the
And,
second? Where's the second one at?
They're both right here.
on the
He's
other
got
Okay,
one
okay.
downside of the piece.
And the other one's over there.
Yeah. Well, you've been tattooing for a long time, man.
23 years.
23 years
Yeah.
you've been behind a tattoo gun. And I bet you met a whole bunch of
machine.
people. Yeah.
It's called a machine, man, not a gun.
Sorry. my bad,
Machine,
my bad.
okay. Let me use a technical word. I think that you probably met a whole bunch of interesting people that had a lot of
for sure,
stories
man,
to
I'm
share.
Sure. I'm a pretty blessed person. You know, I think somehow out of all that crap, man, there came a lot of good out of it. You know. And,
Yeah.
And so that's what I try to focus on these days.
Yeah.
You talking about the crap that we came from and Bay
Bay-
Crappy.
Bay Crappy
Bay Crappy?
had some nefarious streets on it, but you know, as much crap as I talk on that town, that is where I grew up.
I go
It's
there
what
once a
molded
year,
us.
bro,
And
at
I'm
least.
glad you're still alive.
Oh
Red,
my
I'm
God,
glad you're
I
still
love
alive.
you guys.
And
No.
people think I'm playing, but most of our friends haven't even made it. And
Yeah.
so just the fact that you're here after 25 years, it was the last time I saw you. You had shaved head, you had
Yeah.
shaved hair, it was a little bit long, and then you had like these little bitty linen glasses
Oh
on.
man, and the dreads.
You remember
the
that?
dreads,
Yeah,
dude,
man,
with the
you
little
remember
rubber
that?
bands, dude.
Well,
Oh,
he stepped
man.
out of Red's car earlier, and I swear if my knees didn't want to buckle, man. It's so good to
I
see
don't look
you.
any different, do I?
I'm so glad that you're still tattooing. Where can people go in Dallas to get some of your work?
You know, if you find yourself there, you can go to Lucky Horseshoe Tattoo. It's North Main, 1426 North Main, right outside of the Stockyards in Fort Worth.
Wow.
Hell yeah,
Glad to
dude.
see anybody come.
Lucky
Yeah.
Horseshoe, man.
Wow.
Lucky Horseshoe.
And ask for Eric Elliott. Dude.
Yeah.
Don't
Ask
ask
for
for
Eric.
any, you know.
If you're here in Austin, please go see Nick Lenz at Diablo Rojo. He's a bad
Dude,
mofo, and
He's a really
love
cool
him,
dude
love him,
too,
love
man.
him.
And
You know,
I mean, he's
yeah.
your protege, right?
you know he is. He is.
What do you mean? So you taught him how to tattoo?
Yeah, I did. Out of 5 people I've tried to teach so far, he's the one that really
Excelled at it.
took it and ran with it, and he's turned into
And
into his own, man. It makes me real happy.
it's really cool to see somebody that you've kind of put your heart and soul,
Yeah, it
or
does,
something that
actually.
you've put your heart and soul
The
into,
tattoo
and then,
work
and
that
then
I got
given it to
yesterday
him.
is actually kind of full circle.
yeah.
So you
know,
you trust him
that's
enough.
really what that is for me. You know, I mean, I taught him how to tattoo, and then he took off with it on his own, and then you know he's come full circle, and now he's making tattoo machines.
Man.
Brand new nice
He made
tattoo
one
machines
just
from ground
like
up
that.
from nothing. I mean, I
Nut
sat
gun.
the past few days and watched him make a tattoo machine from nothing. You know,
Wow,
I mean,
man.
Make
It's
handmade
beautiful.
That's
coils,
impressive.
handmade.
It's
We
really,
only have a precious few
But
minutes
I'd
left.
like to see.
Can
I
we
mean,
see?
yeah. I mean, you trust this guy enough.
we
you know?
can, we can.
Okay,
And-
we're gonna
and
see a
this is
tattoo.
compliments to my
This is from
friend.
Diablo Rojo.
Yes,
Diablo
at the same
Rojo.
time,
Nick-
it's
Nick
not
and Diablo
finished.
Rojo.
It's
Bring
not
that
finished.
camera
I
up so
had
we
to
can see this.
I had to tap out yesterday because I'm getting old and
Okay.
and pain kicks my butt.
Okay.
Oh.
See, that's
that's a nice outline,
but see,
man.
the lines are really, really good. Now, what were you thinking when he was giving you this tattoo? I hope he don't mess up. I hope he don't
No,
mess
man,
up.
we planned this. We planned this for a while. I
It's
hit
nice.
him. I hit him about 3-4 months ago and told him what
Take
I
my
wanted.
shirt off.
Yeah. Woo!
Told him what I wanted. He drew it, revised it. He let me nitpick him, and this is what we come up with. And
Okay.
he jammed it down like that. That's what he does, man.
Awesome.
Nice,
That's
dude.
what we do.
Nice.
Dude, I want to tell you again that I'm glad you're alive. Red, I'm glad you're alive.
I'm always
Glad to see
alive.
both of y'all too, man.
From
You
the-
can't kill Red Rum.
From the streets that we came from,
Can't kill murder, baby.
there's a lot of
This
a lot
man
of
really
ghosts.
is my oldest friend in the world.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
That's crazy, dude.
That's
I mean,
wild, right?
since we've known each other since diapers.
Yeah.
Diapers.
From the
For
streets
real.
that we came from, we only
when
got
we were
like,
13.
we got like a couple,
No, just-
we got like a couple minutes. We got a couple minutes left. The streets that we came from, there was ghosts that we saw all the time. There was witches in the neighborhood. I'm not even jacking around. It's a true story. There's witches, and we
His
have.
grandma.
Yeah, my
your
grandma.
was inside that.
She was
special lady,
notorious
man. She
in
was.
town, man. She was
She
notorious
was a special
in town,
lady.
dude.
You know what? She was.
She was a beautiful lady,
as,
dude.
as much as you could feel what she was a sweet, sweet lady.
And she wouldn't
Yeah.
hurt you unless you hurt her.
So when you say feel, you walk into the house, and you felt magic.
Well, like he told me flat out, hey, look, man, we can go over to my grandma's house. She's kind of weird. You know, but she's okay.
What else you can say? What else?
I mean, what am I gonna be like? Hey, buddy, yeah, you can come over and spend the night. My grandmother's a witch. Yeah. Make sure you bring her a blanket. You know,
She's gonna cast a damn spell on you.
And then you get in the house and you realize he's not fucking joking.
Yeah,
He's
not joking at all.
Joking.
Yeah,
My bad.
but that's
he's
cool.
He's not joking at all. She was a special woman.
Yeah.
She made me a believer where I wasn't.
Yeah,
Man, she definitely taught me a lot.
I believe in witches, but I'm scared to death of them. I do. For some reason, that cauldron, man, and stuff starts boiling up, and witches and toads, you know, and all that stuff.
You
and
really
fingernails.
believe that kind of stuff goes down? Like, there's some
do,
lady
man.
out there with a big old freaking wart on her
Yeah,
nose.
didn't you see Bitch?
Doing some crap.
Did you see The Witch, man? That was the scariest movie ever made, man.
So just one more time, Lucky Horseshoe.
Let's change this grab real quick.
Nice
There you
bring
go.
around.
Sorry, I couldn't help
I
it.
want to thank everybody for
Lucky
coming out
Horseshoe.
and watching Zombie Life TV again this week.
This is why we did it, right?
I can't thank
This is
you
why I
again,
did it.
Eric, for coming
Thank you,
in
man.
and talking to me, man. It's been too long, and Red for busting out like the way that you do and bringing Elliot in here.
Always.
Dude, amazing. Paul Fuhrer for everything they do for Texas Terror Challenge. Please go
DJ
check us
rules!
out on ZombieLifePodcast.com and watch us every single Thursday
Because
right
we're changing history, people.
9:30 right here every single
Right
week.
here.
Gavin Stone,
For
thank you
now.
so much.
And I know y'all miss
yeah.
me. I'll get to you. You know who I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Hey,
there.
all right.
I'll love
Until
you.
next week, everybody. As always, kill 'em
Kill 'em
all!
all!
Wow.